Hey everyone, Chris Cornaros here with the Cryptocurrent team, bringing you another iteration of Crypto Basics with Chris K. That's right, I'm Chris K. I'm the host. Welcome. If you haven't watched these videos before, I hope you'll check out some of the other ones. They are great. And if you're either new to crypto or you're a little more experienced, I think they'll help you out all the same. So before we dive in, let me give you a little background on this next series of videos we're going to be doing. So starting today and for the next 10 after this, we will be releasing daily videos covering basic questions in cryptocurrency. If y'all didn't already see this, CNN, if you don't know, one of the largest news and media companies in the world, they released an article titled Cryptocurrency Questions Answered. And to answer those questions, they brought in some home run hitters. I'm talking top figures in the space, including one of the Ethereum co-founders, a few billionaires, and many other people. Now, before we dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like the video and subscribe. It lets us know that you enjoy this type of content, and it also helps us grow so we can keep bringing you better and better content. And if there's anything you want to see, you can leave that comment down in the comment section below or tweet at It's Me Chis on Twitter. My handle will be in the description as well. But without further ado, let's dive in. So, what is crypto? What is cryptocurrency? What is blockchain? That's actually a different question. Sometimes they're used synonymously, but they're a little different. We can break that down in another video, so let's just focus on this. What is crypto? First up, we are going to have Tavania Evans give a little basic primer to what that actually is. And for those who don't know, Tavania Evans is the founder of Guapcoin. And basically what she had to say is that crypto is a peer-to-peer payment system, right? It's a little different than what we're used to.
Well, cryptocurrency is peer-to-peer money, virtual currency, digital currency, digital.
And kind of building on that, Hill Harper, the founder of the Black Wall Street, as well as a crypto evangelist, he kind of expanded on that and said this is the future of payment. It's, in the same way that people went from checking the time on their watches, people started checking the time on their phone. And likewise, we've seen so many people, traditionally use wallets, and many still do. I'd say the vast majority still do. But we're starting to see more options for payment available on your phone, like Venmo, PayPal. If you're in China, you have things like Alipay that are available over WeChat.
And what's going to happen, and those, you'll still probably carry those, but you won't carry around a means of exchange, meaning cash or credit cards. Your means of exchange will come out of your digital wallet. And what's going to be held there is digital currency and cryptocurrency, which is a form of digital currency. So you'll hold digital fiat, which is US dollars, and you'll hold cryptocurrency, and you'll use that as a form of exchange. So all it really is a different way of exchanging goods and services.
And finally, we have Haley Lennon, who is a crypto lawyer, and she's a partner at the Anderson Kill law firm. And essentially, she just breaks it down, no BS, and says it's internet money. It's fast and it's a lot more cost effective than traditional financial institutions.
And in many ways, it is internet money in that it moves quicker and at a less expensive cost than traditional banking systems. Sometimes I compare it to what email did to traditional post office and mail.
But next we have Nouriel Roubini, aptly titled the Crypto Slayer. He is an economist, and he gives a no BS answer. He says that essentially it's supposed to be digital money,
where essentially there is a mathematical and a cryptographic way of matching a buyer and a seller, as opposed to relying on a traditional financial institution, like when I transfer money with a bank wire account or using a checking.
But a little more than that, it's actually a form of decentralized payment, right? Rather than having a bank or a financial institution handle transactions, crypto uses a series of mathematical algorithms, sometimes called cryptographic algorithms, to match buyers and sellers together. Now, that may sound a little familiar for people who've seen my videos before, but that is essentially how smart contracts function. And for those who don't know what that is, you can go check out my video on smart contracts on the Cryptocurrent YouTube channel. So go check that out, leave a like, and let me know what you think. Now, I know these have been mainly positive or kind of technical answers to this question, but the next one is a little bit different, right? I'm going to let him speak for himself because up next we have Peter Schiff, who is sometimes called the Gold Bug, and he is the founder of Schiff Gold.
And the most popular one being Bitcoin, but there's 10,000 or so other digital tokens, and people collect them because they believe they're going to go up in value, and people believe they're going to go up in value because they think other people will pay a higher price than they did to buy one of the tokens. So I think they're vehicles for speculation, gambling. I think they're really a hybrid between a Ponzi scheme, a pyramid, a chain letter. I think a lot of people made a lot of money in cryptos who got in early, but unfortunately, a lot of other people are going to lose a lot of money by getting in late.
Well, what did y'all think? A little bit dark and I'd say pessimistic is being courteous to how he answered that question, calling it a cross between, like a pyramid scheme or a chain letter Ponzi scheme, right? He's saying people made a lot of money that got in early, but he doesn't think there's any value. And although he didn't say it, I think he was kind of comparing it to tulips. Shout out to the Netherlands a few hundred years ago. And although I disagree, let's get to that at the end because finally we're going to have David Yermak, who is a professor at New York University Stern School of Business. And he gives a very straightforward, great answer. And he says, at the end of the day, it's really not that different from traditional banking.
Crypto really should be thought of as a computer network that connects digital wallets all around the world. And those wallets hold coins or units of memory that you can move from one wallet to another using a system of passwords and security. So it's not that different really from banking networks or systems like Venmo, where you move US dollars. On crypto networks, you move specialized tokens or things like Bitcoins. But the logic of the system is pretty much the same.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. And I think overall, fantastic answers. I have my own definition, but I'm going to leave this definition up to the experts. The one that I do disagree with is Peter Schiff. I think he's being pessimistic and has a little bit dark or gray of an outlook because, at the end of the day, the people who do make the most money in any sort of investment are those who get in earlier. And I get why he's saying it's a bit of a pyramid scheme, but at the end of the day, so is the stock market, so is buying or investing in anything, right? The people at the top will come out with the biggest piece of the pie because they took the greatest risk by getting in earlier. That being said, crypto is still very, very early on. So even though you're not going to instantly make $1 million like the media has portrayed with a lot of these Bitcoin millionaires or billionaires, you're still going to have a very nice amount of money to sit on in your retirement if you get in now. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just your crypto commentator. And as we start to wrap things up, I do want to remind y'all, if you enjoyed this video, if you like content like this, please subscribe and leave a like on the video. It really does help us out. It lets us know what y'all like. And I do want to remind you that you can tune in tomorrow and for the next 10 days or 9 days after tomorrow and check out the rest of the questions. If you haven't already, I will link the CNN article down below so you can check that out if you're interested. If not, come back here, hang out with me, and learn more about crypto. But that's all for me. Again, I'm Chris Cornaros. You can find me on Twitter at itsmechis. And I hope everyone watching is staying cryptocurrent.